Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so today I'm going to share some letters from the Divine Love Letter books that I do. These are all channeled letters that come from you, your twin's higher self, your guides, and they are all helping to all put us on the love path, or to keep us on the love path. And so I just want to share a couple of things, because I did some healings yesterday and I've just heard back from the ladies. Now, I'm going to go through, and I did a letter for a lady a couple of days ago. And this is when it's just so lovely, right? I mean, all of it is, but this should give everyone faith and hope for their journey. Because I did a letter for a lady, and it came through about songs, and they were writing melodies together and all of this kind of harmonizing, but it was very musically based. So, and then the song that came through yesterday was the Bryan Adams song, which was, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, that song that was in yesterday's video. Now, she came back to me, that lady, and she said that they have actually been writing. So I think they're both musicians and they have been writing songs together. But the big thing is, so she was just kind of overwhelmed by the letter, because they've also been sort of sharing their love for it, being openly talking about their love for each other. But also then she came back the next day and she said that the song that I referred to, the Bryan Adams song, was, I think, her song with her twin flame. And so it was just, I think they'd sent it to each other or something. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. And it just shows how powerful the twin spirit is to get synchronizations for you. And that's often the messages that I get from people that have come to me for healings or readings or letters. It's like it opens a doorway, because then they're like, no way, after I had the healing with you, then this and this and this and this happened, and I started seeing all of these signs, and it was just like sync after sync after sync. And that's the thing, because if you have been kind of blocked, which we all can get sometimes you can like switch off the filter. If you think of it just like a filter, and so sometimes you can get so pissed off, you basically, because you're pissed off with the journey, you switch off the filter, and then sometimes you just need to have someone to help you flick that switch again. And so that's what I can do, is just basically flick the switch to say, okay, yeah, we're back on again. Because another lady came to me, and I've done a number of healings for her. And basically, I'm sure so many people can relate to this situation. Her person is with another partner. I think she just heard that they were going to get married. So she was kind of really struggling to find faith in the journey. And so I channeled a letter from her twin's higher self, but also did a healing. And I did the healing for her last night. What I saw in the healing was that her twin was caged, and it was in a dark tunnel. But she was holding a candle at the end of the tunnel. And so I said we had to do some heart healing and heart chanting. But I said to her twin, I was like, look, there is a candle and there's a light at the end. And she turned to look at the light and then smiled and then walked towards the light. And then they basically walked down this dark tunnel together. But they came up, and when they came up, it was like in a castle. In a beautiful grounds, and the song that came through was a song by the Belinda Carlisle, and it is I've got the tune in my head. It's a Belinda Carlisle song, and it's something like "Guide Me to the Light." But and so of course that was saying to her that's what she needed at that time, because she came back and she said, I've now got so much more compassion again for her twin. She was so angry that she'd heard that she was getting married, and of course that I am so compassionate for anyone in that situation, because I'm in a similar position, so I can totally understand. But also it is about seeing beyond that, because actually in reality marriages can end super quick. Marriages cannot even happen. There's a whole world of things that could happen before And also it is about believing that the universe has your back. Always, always, always. In these connections, the universe will be doing everything it can to help you come together. And so that contrast of what is divine love to conditional love will be shown to them more and more and more. And so the best thing that you can do is continue to send love. And the next one, so that was very powerful. So again, that can be related to anyone that is going through a situation where they're with karmics, because that situation of being in a dark cage and in a dark corridor, and the light is being held by you at the end of the corridor. And so the next one, again, I mean, just beautiful, because it was quite random. Basically, I saw them making little children, and they were making a rocket together. And there's an old UK programme and a song called I've Been to Button Moon, I followed Mr. Spoon, Button Moon. And so it was all, and so that is a children's programme. And I saw that, and I saw the rocket fly up to the moon. And then I saw them holding hands, and they were flying like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, and they were flying also into the silhouette of the moon. And songs came through as normal, and so I sent everything to her. And she said in the clip of the Button Moon song I sent was her twin's name, because this often happens. You get syncs straight away through all of the things. But also not only that, she came back to say 10 minutes after she'd received my healing email, she received a call from her twin to say that he wanted to go away travelling with her, and that he confessed his love for her. And so I was just like, oh my God, that is the most amazing news ever, ever, ever. Because these sorts of things make you realise that actually anything can happen. And when it's your time for your button to be pressed, the fact that it was Button Moon, because I think I said in the message yesterday that the big creator has got his finger on the button. And when your time is ready, the button will be pressed. And so it was so significant then that the song that came through in that healing was Button Moon. And then today, I did the healing yesterday. Today she sent me a note to say her twins contacted her. That's it. They're going travelling together, and he's confessed his love for her. And so I was just like, are you joking? I mean, sometimes the journey is just so amazing. And also to be able to help somebody, you know, that's two ends of the scale. One who is really understandably struggling because their twin is with somebody else, and then the other one that's just like bam, they're off traveling together. And so that's what you have to know, because it can happen. It does happen. So that's where I'm saying believe, 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 and trust that the reason why it not be what's happening for you in your situation at the moment is for you to grow more and more into your soul path. And so what's the highest best for you will be totally different to someone else. And so that's why it's also difficult. You should never compare yourself to anyone else on the journey, because your soul path and your soul golden, your golden path is written in your heart. And that's why you have to trust that every step you take on your golden path is taking you further and further into your truth. At the end of your truth is the rainbow. At the end of the rainbow is the pot of the gold. Who's holding the pot of gold? Your twin. Literally. So I'm going to read letter number 65 from the books today. And so letter 65 is this. I want to say that no doubt about it, you are definitely igniting something in me that has laid dormant for eons of time. This is like a volcano erupting inside of me, pouring hot lava into every part of me. I want to explore all of you. I want to explore all of the connection that we have together. It's so magical, like having a lighting bulb go off in me, in the innermost part of me, that I didn't even know existed. It's like finding a hidden treasure when you didn't know that you were looking for treasure, or even had any inkling or belief that treasure was there. I guess you can sense my disbelief that meeting you has really woken me up to a whole part of me and of life that I truly never ever knew existed. It's beautiful, scary as hell, but truly wonderful. Thank you. You delight me. Aww. Wow. I think we can all say that all of our twins delight us. So 65 in book 2 is, I want you to know that I have loved you since the beginning of time, since we were the spark of creation, the spark of stardust in the night sky. We are the light that brings warmth and beauty to each other's souls, to each other's truth. We are the truth for each other's essence, making us be who we are really meant to be together. There is only endless love, a river of emotions that flow between our hearts. Remember to flow in the river of love and don't let the waters get choppy. Keep our love flowing and focus on our pure love bond, an unbreakable, beautiful love bond. I adore everything about you. Wow, and then this is volume 3. So remember, I mean, that's just, again, just such perfect guidance. It's saying, please don't let the waters get choppy. Please know that I'm right here. Please know that I do want this to keep wishing upon the stars. So letter 65 from book 3 is, there's room in your heart for 2 of us, and the key to the room is in my hand. We hold the sacred keys to unlock the power of love, which is laid dormant within us. And just like an ancient treasure, we are able to uncover each other's hidden treasure. And what's more, not only are we the treasure, we are also the explorers, because we are on our greatest adventure, the adventure of finding true love in this lifetime. We are on our way, baby. Keep looking out for me right in your heart. Oh! Well, you know why that's also so great? Because that couple that has said, she said, oh, we're going travelling. And he's just sort of called me to say we're going travelling. Well, of course, travelling is a huge adventure. And so when you're an explorer and you're travelling, you do find treasure because you find more and more and more of who you are. So it's all about the experiences of life. And so this is what's magical, just totally magical. I feel so lucky to be able to do this and to be able to be part of people's journeys in that way. And so please be using hashtag #GrowTheFlame on Instagram. It is the coolest way. Every morning I have a look. There are just ridiculous amounts of syncs in there. And I use it to also post out letters that come through as well. The other thing is, if you want to have a channeled letter or a healing or reading, then I'm doing special offers. So if you buy 3, you get 2. No. If you buy 2, you get 3. So it works out to be £22 each for a healing or a reading. Channeled letters are only $10. So please do, because the more that I do, the more that I can see how incredible, just incredible. I'm just constantly amazed at how strong the connection is. And when the letters come through, I'm just kind of so amazed at how kind of eager the energy is to give the messages. It's kind of like, oh, it's kind of that excited feeling of like saying, oh, I've been waiting for this, I've been waiting for this. And it's really nice. It's lovely. So I just want to say thank you because, yeah, again, totally unexpected. All of this is totally unexpected. And that's why, yeah, I can definitely say this is an adventure. And the Twin Flame journey is just more and more adventure all the way. All right. I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.